Welcome back, Commander. The Operation Goidemonium is definitely the largest operation I've involved in. It takes place at Maya, the Sanchez-class science vessel that, as far as I know, is always in deep trouble. So I flew there. I've checked that we have roughly around 30 players online, but I checked, it's empty. Again, it's empty. Log in, log out, it's empty. After a few tries that I finally get into the battle, I hope FDev will look into this problem and solve it. I mean, like, come on, we only have around 30 players and roughly around 4 or 5, maybe more. They can't really get into the game together. They flew around and look for the instance that just does not happen to them. I think when it comes to multiplayer, Elite Dangerous have some fundamental problems. When I'm playing against PvE, other than the Goids, usually it's alright. But when we fight the Targoids, we always have bugs, like hard bugs. And at this time, this is the instance. I'm not sure about other PvE. We have like 30 people fly together in the same instance. Will we mad when the fight is not against the Targoids? But I believe for a game in this scale, 50 people should be nothing. I mean, if we went in like 1,000 players in the same instance, yeah, I guess it's really heavy. The load will be very heavy, but you know, it's only 30 people. While we have the map the size of a Milky Way. So the game is supposed to be a massive multiplayer. We shouldn't have this problem. So alright, sorry for the rant. Because we're supposed to have really a lot of fun. So as for now, you can see that we are fighting a Targoid, a Medusa for this instance, and we have a lot of experienced player. We are now burning the shield. It burns really fast. We easily have 12 commanders shooting at the same Targoid at the same time. So once the shield is down, well, we just barrage them with our ghost gun. And look at this, it's just so beautiful. Everyone knows where they should stay. And after all the fun, I have to reload. And after the reloading, maybe you know what happened again. So I went back and it's empty again. And I find a way that it's easier to just log in, log out. Rather than, you know, I have to frame shift out and frame shift in. This is while we are waiting for the Goids to attack. I heard a voice, could not see where it is, and I got shut down. I know that I need to have a shutdown field neutralizer, but I just don't have it at that place because when I play solo, I don't need it. And again, I got hit by the shutdown again. So here we go again. This time is another Medusa. Well, I speed it up because the real fight takes quite some time. And as you can see, we burn out the shield. And sometimes it comes up with a panic shield. I think the Void sometimes they sounds like this. And when we speed it up, it sounds ridiculously like, I don't know, baby whale. Probably we are savages that, you know, kill helpless whales. And this one is the dying Medusa. See, this is the good part about flying with an experienced pilot. Look at that. Somebody blocked the field. I love it. And the best thing is that we don't crash into each other. So now we are hitting at the final hard. Open fire. And it's dead. See how fast it goes. And sometimes the problem with multiplayer is that oops, I actually hit a cutter, I guess. Luckily I did not take so much damage. It's nice. We continue to another Dusa. The good thing about Dusa is that it pays quite well, and it's not that hard. The Hydra pays just a little bit more. I bet. I mean, 5 million. What is it? But 5 million is different from the Dusa. I mean, but every time we fight Hydra, we have to spend a lot of ammos and hit things because it's just so damn tough. You see, in a multiplayer like this, I don't even use any hit things. I just use my laser, and while I'm shooting, it's actually aggroing to somebody else. I only use my hit thing when it's actually aggroing to me. But there are so many targets. Most of the time, she doesn't even aggro at me at all. Another one bites the dust. So here we are flying back to Sanchez. Well, I'm trying to repair him, but okay. I probably flew too fast and the limpet broke. So the idea is to retrieve the escape pod, or maybe he said about repairing it, so it triggers coming attacks. So while we are waiting, I just check out who probably needs some help, because you know, if somebody jump out of this war, they probably have problems getting back in. Right, so we got a target, so we rush into it and open fire to it as soon as possible. Just to find out it's just a scout, so I believe this is one of the most tedious scout on the battle. And it is said that we will have endless stream of goids, but it so happens that no, they don't come. So we call it a day. And on the way back, I check my ammo and stuff and realized, well, I still can take a Klops out of Basi, so I decided to take a Klops before I landed back. So I feel it's a great event. It will be nicer if we can have no instance problem, and it will be nice if we do it more often, maybe once a month or once every 2 weeks. And the payout is not too bad because we do it together. It doesn't feel like a grind at all. I mean, we make money while having fun. A lot of times, you know, players like me, I don't really like to do mining, even though we need the money. If we can just do battle and it pays well, you know, why not? We can enjoy while making some cash. But look, it's 51 million in I think around 1.5 hours of game. So thank you for watching. This is all for today. 07.